been asked to make a dessert for a certain event, but you didn't know what to make? You could take the easy way out and make something basic such as brownies, cookies, or even just go buy something already made. Those two things are typical desserts to have at events. So let's be original by learning how to bake a pie. Today I'll be informing you about what is needed in the process of how to make pies. Can anybody guess what two pies I'll be discussing about? You!
Apple pie and chocolate pie.
Actually, we're doing apple pie, so you're right, and then coconut cream. So first off, we're going to start discussing about the crust of an apple pie. The cooking tools needed are a medium-sized bowl, pastry knives, 1.5 teaspoon measure, 1 cup measure, and 1.5 cup measure again, I guess. And then the ingredients you'll be needing are 2 cups of flour, a half teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of vegetable shortening, a half a cup of cold water combined. And the instructions are to whisk the flour in the salt bowl, add 1/2 of a cup cold water, add 1 cup of shortening, and then blend with pastry knife until all is ready and combined, and then roll it out. After placing crust in tin, you'll then fill the pie. To do this, you will use the previous cooking tools, and then you'll need to peel and slice 6 to 8 Granny Smith apples. You'll put them in a large bowl. The ingredients you'll need as well is 3/4 to 1 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of flour, dash of nutmeg, dash of salt, and 2 tablespoons of butter. In the small bowl, you'll combine all dry ingredients. Then you'll sprinkle the mixture of sprinkle the dry mixture of apples. Sprinkle the dry mixture over the apples. Mix until all is blended, and then pour into unbaked crust. How to bake the apple pie? Well, you'll preheat the oven to 400 degrees. Then you'll wrap the foil and edges of the pie so it doesn't get too burnt, and then bake pie for 45 minutes or until crust is golden. If you're not really interested in making the apple pie, then that's why I have the coconut cream pie for a secondary option. You'll use the same cooking tools as you would for the apple pie. The ingredients are like the apple pie, but just a little different. The ingredients are 1 cup of chopped chilled butter, 2.5 cups of flour, a half a teaspoon salt, 1/4 cups of cold water, all combined. And then the instructions: whisk flour and salt in bowl, add 1/4 cup of cold water, the chopped butter, and blend with pastry knife until it is perfect. And then roll out dough and place in tin. And you'll bake the crust at 400 degrees for 10 to 15 minutes. How to make a coconut filling for a pie? Well, the coconut filling has more ingredients than the apple pie, so it's good to be extra careful on reading instructions. And the ingredients are 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract, 3 cups whole milk, 4 tablespoons of butter, 3 slightly beaten egg yolks, 1/4 tablespoon per almond extract, 1/3 of cup of flour, 2/3 of cup of sugar, and a pinch of salt. And then place all ingredients into a large bowl, mix until all is blended, and then pour into baked crust. Before placing whipped cream on pie, chill medium size glass bowl in freezer 20 minutes prior to making the whip. And then the ingredients in order to make the whip is 1 cup of whipping cream, 2 tablespoons of contract sugar, 1 tablespoon per vanilla extract, and a mix until consistency is to liking, and spread whip on filling. So how to toast the coconut is you put 1 cup of unsweetened coconut in a small pan, turn the burner to low, and stir the coconut until golden brown, and then sprinkle on top of pie when it's cooled down. And then this is a little tip. So, a little side note actually, if you were possibly to make a pie, to not get frustrated if your crust doesn't come out to perfection. It takes a little time to get everything perfectly down, but I think you'll get it in the meantime. Just don't be like Abby and have a fit about it. Thank you for listening to my speech. And here are some examples, but these are probably just like clickbait and stuff. And that's all.